Hello everybody, Nick here again with a new video to show. Alright, so what I'm going to be play testing here is a Seeker deck. And I'm not going to be running Sing Saver, so just fair warning you guys. I'm fighting against Metalborg, which is very interesting because usually those I kind of have problems with because of Sendbuster. He kind of like ruins me, so I kind of had to play more conservatively than what I usually do with a Seeker deck. So yeah, so anyway, the grade 3 I was definitely testing out is Brutus because I read that skill and I was like, jeez, no one's running this guy, why aren't they funding this? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try him. And I did get the Wingle, and Wingle is my second option grade 3. Not a really good choice, unfortunately, but I do like that search because Brutus needs that. So right here, I'm kind of getting a little bit of wailed on. If he got a critical, that would have been giving him the bigger lead in the battle. So I was kind of like, shit. So I kind of went off on my own accord and just was like, you know what, rush. I need it. So I was gonna start taking out some of his rear guards in there. Hopefully he would have let it die, but at the same time I kind of want his hand gone. Then I'm going for that awesome twin jab, got that critical, and now I've stolen the lead. And boy, isn't it epic to steal the lead. And he could have definitely done a different play now that I'm looking at this. Definitely could have. He could have used that quintet wall, but then again, I bet you he was saving it for when I do the Legion. Now right here, I was kind of like, you know, going more defensive because I didn't want to deal with more damage when he goes for that Legion and him pulling a crit. That would probably, you know, make me cry. I'm gonna go for the Legion now, and that's just awesome because now I have Lucranus. I think that's his name. Yep, Lucranus. And, you know, he gets that plus 4,000. I definitely won the rear guard retired, by the way, because I didn't want to just waste an awful attack on the rear guard. So I just definitely wanted to go for this. And then, yep, he had a perfect guard. He's definitely running the 2 dice shield and the 2 quintet wall, dude. Not a bad lineup. Actually, I'm running 4 perfect guard in this deck. I really wish I would have went with more of a 2 perfect guard with the 2 quintet wall, but at the same time, I was like, this deck is highly specific on the Arcana Blast, so I didn't want to fuck my deck over. Either way, I may consider my screen is being an ass. Okay. But either way, what I'm looking at right now is he just legioned, so I'm definitely in a pickle. And well, pretty much I had to no guard that because if you don't see this right now, I have only 3 grade 2s, and well, that is just a pain though. You know, when he hits and he gets the ability to draw, that is just awesome. I do like Sendbuster. I hate facing against it, but I love just seeing it being played. It made me very happy, and I do love it how oh yeah, before I go out of topic here, this is something I've been freaking crazy about, is Brutus, because Brutus is just that skill though. They kind of blast 1 Seeker, and when it attacks a Vanguard, if it's in Legion, you pay it a cost, and choose out the 4 units in your front row with Seeker, and they gain plus 3,000. It's nuts. It's insanity. Now this is where I judged them. Just a bit. Just a tad. Because he rode on top of another dude. I can see the play here. going for the Seek Mate and getting that additional 4 cards in his deck, but I didn't see him waste too many besides the Quintet Wall. And it made me kind of think. I was like, okay, you saw me drive check a Perfect Guard, right? I was really hoping he saw me drive check that thing, because that kind of threw me off a bit there, because he went for that. And if it wasn't for him riding, I probably would have lost this battle. Guaranteed. I could probably do some math and figure out what's going on, but yeah, right here, this is pretty much where I'm going to win the game because of his dumb misplay, which I really wish he didn't do that, because honestly, losing to this deck is kind of not a shame, because you have that ridiculous power. If you don't have the shields to help you, then you're done. And I did horrible math on that one. I actually added an additional 0. But then again, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take him out. And then, guarded it, because if you see what's in his hand, he's pretty much set in game. Yep, and I won. Now, what I could have saw here is he definitely could have stayed in with Simbuster. Like, literally, he could have. And then I'd have to no-guard it. And I had to waste a 10,000 shield on his, Russell Blizzard. Which, then again, he's got that, he gets more power, and he would have gotten an additional draw. See, some people who play this deck absolutely play it wrong, which, oh, hey, I can check the graveyard. Huh, not bad. But yeah, what I'm seeing here, though, is that he could have definitely stayed in. He would have probably won that. Because of the, I don't know what he would have gotten in the drive checks at all, and I wish I could check what's in his deck. I wish I could check what was in mine, but if he didn't get that shuffle from the Legion, he probably would have gotten a crit, because what I'm looking in his drop zone right here is, he didn't exactly, there's a crit, there's a draw. He's only -1 crit in his whole deck. Unless he returned quite a few crits through his Seeking the Mate. But other than that, I don't like to say that, but I should have lost that. But then again, he probably forgot I had the Perfect Guard and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna crit this guy. Like, I guarantee crit on his Vanguard and put the pressure on me, but I'm pretty darn sure he should have remembered I drove check the Perfect Guard. So you kind of have to see that through your opponent's people. So if you don't know that already, I hope you do now. See that through your opponent. Make sure you remember every drive check they've done, unless they waste their card the next turn. Then you know what's probably lying in their hand. So anyway, thank you for watching, and peace out.